I suppose there must be some inherent difference from the start. And look at this guy. Oh my god. That is sick. Alright everybody, hello and welcome back to another episode on Autonauts then, with me, Spacefish, and well, welcome back to our orchard where you can very much see that we're currently kind of low on berries. While we do have a setup now going where, well, most of the bots are doing their thing and going back and forth and actually, you know, feeding our colonists, getting us colonist worth, and, well, many other things, there is still a lot of things to take care of. First thing, namely, being actually getting a bit more capacities here, going for the farm in terms of actually getting a few more bots to, well, to harvest things, not to plant things, because, well, we do have these, well, first sets of berry bushes, of course, set up, but we will need another set of bots to, well, farm and harvest in another region. I'm not quite sure how we've initially actually set up these bots, but we will need to extend that a tad bit. And, well, then we've also, of course, got a new, well, proper farming tool. Currently, we're just using sticks to actually whack the berries off the bushes, but as to my knowledge, there should be something a little more useful out there for us to pick, which should be this crude flail. And, well, that's certainly going to be the plan for us to actually use and provide to our bots, and hopefully that is going to just lower the frequency of us having to provide things a little for the bots. Now, we do have a major issue right here. Major issue being that I can really not see this bot much at all, but I think that should fix that issue. And hopefully once he knocks down the first tree, I can give the other bot a shovel too, because we're currently, yeah, slightly in a pickle there in terms of, like, the tool situation and everything. I'm not really quite sure where in the world that other bot is sitting at, though. And that is honestly quite a bit of an issue, unless I can maybe, no, I cannot fix things like that. So, there he is. I want the bot, not the tree. Thank you very much. And there we go. Okay, cool. So, this thing up here then, really being something we need to take care of. I'm thinking, honestly, maybe we even prioritize the tool thing over the berry thing. Like, I got a bunch of comments on Autonauts from you guys, of course, in the last few episodes, and one of them really being that I shouldn't overdo things like this, you know, that in Autonauts you should really just try and be a bit more on the lean side and do, well, some setup that gives you as much stuff as you need, and, you know, just focus on optimizing a bit more rather than totally doing things crazily and overextending like that. So maybe we will kind of do that a bit more here today and not do things too crazily, because honestly, even these berry bushes that we already have, like, we would probably need like 3 bots or something to get things going there properly. So I think we will maybe focus on the tools first, and then we will see, because honestly we do have, I think, both of these bots remaining, which you could probably just easily repurpose to one of them harvesting and the other one collecting, so that shouldn't be the hardest thing in the world, but we'll see about that. So first things first, let's go into build mode then, and we will go and get another box of tools going. We'll put that up here this time around. It's not quite symmetrical, but, well, there's a berry bush in the way, so I don't want to spend the time on digging that all up and everything, so we're just gonna slightly move things like that, and it's gonna totally work fine for us too, I am very sure. So that is going to be the plan. We're gonna need a bunch of poles, a bunch of logs, a bunch of planks, a bunch of sticks, so well, basically all the things, and then we will hopefully soon get the necessary tools on the way to properly do that thing up there. I'm considering to honestly make one more bot that carries those tools over from here to there, because I don't want to run back and forth with like one tool at a time all the time. I think that may be a good move, to be honest, so we will very much consider that here. I don't know, like, I've kind of come to ignoring this part down below for the time being. I know it's kind of weird, but Well, I feel though we really don't need any more, like, planks or anything. Like, all this stuff is super overfilled. We've got huge storages full of stuff, of which we literally need nothing. So, I don't know. I've kind of just come to ignore it a bit, if that makes sense. And, like, we're not going to take care of these bots too crazy if they, like, run out of tools or something. So, we'll see about that. But for the time being, let's go and get a crude flail scheduled here, which is going to be only 2 sticks. So that shouldn't be the hardest thing in the world. The hard thing is, though, that we're kind of low on sticks still, which I really don't like. I mean, it's not really like we're getting that many sticks out of this forest, which is kind of surprising. I suppose we've used a bunch of them to actually make tools, but regardless, you know, kind of lower than I would really like to be. So I'm considering to have a bot search somewhere else for sticks. I'm not sure though, and maybe one of you can let me know down below in the comments. Do these sticks just fall off of trees that are already there, or do they get produced when, like, trees fall over? Because if it's the latter, of course, I don't really feel like getting a whole nother farm going. If it's the prior, then, well, we could just have a bot search around for them, like in this forest or something instead, and as long as they keep regenerating themselves, more or less, we would be pretty fine there. So, I don't know. Maybe a good question right there. Now, what we will have to do now, though, is get another bot going. Because as I said previously, those 2 that we've got going up there, we will eventually probably end up using for the farming task. Just to also make sure that we can continuously keep pushing Colonist Woof into places, of course. Because that's, well, our main objective, you know, actually getting the research going the way we want it. We're actually only 1 Colonist Wolf from basic upgrades, so I guess that's good news. But the bad news being that we are abso-flippantly out of berries to feed our colonists due to, well, not having the tools again. So yeah, we'll need to fix that in a second. Also, I guess I need to reteach that bot with a different tool, because he always requires a stick, so I think if I was to give him a flail, he wouldn't really instantly use that for work. I'm, like, not 100% sure, but 99% sure that that could be an issue. But first things first, let's go and record with this bot. Now, we're going to go to the storage, of course. We're going to go and pick up, clicked the wrong thing. We're going to go and pick up 2 sticks, and we're going to go and put them into this thing here, of course. Then we're going to hop in one place. Then that thing is going to be done. Can we still take it and place it with this amount of storage? I hope so. Doesn't really feel like it, to be honest. Okay, yeah, so we will have to stop that there. And we'll tell them to get going, which gets us the tools. It doesn't get us the tool into the crate, and I would really not like to have a bot only to put the tools into this crate. I mean, having one to move them all the way over there makes sense. Yeah, I'm unsure right now. Maybe we really want some bot upgrades at this point too, which I'm not quite sure. I think this was robotics upgrades in terms of that, wasn't it? Let me give him this. Does he continue? He does. Okay, that's good news, most certainly. We'll also recharge that bot right there, so we can actually get the berries put in there, so our other bot can pick that up. Well, other than this, I don't know. Let's help this guy out real quick, I suppose. Unless we... There we go. Doot, doot, doot. Cool. Yeah, I don't know. So, that works, which is good news. I hope that that tool holds on to dear life a bit longer than the other one did. What I will do up here real quick is also make a bit of a crate. Because as I said, I would like to store a bunch of these tools up here. Actually going to even make it a stack of 3, I think, which, yes, is going to take longer. Ooh! Bot upgrades. But let me finish my sentence. So yes, it is going to take longer to build, and it's going to take absolute ages to fill, but at least, even if that other bot runs out of energy and we don't notice it or something, we do have a nice buffer to keep refilling those tools, and I think that's the best thing that could really happen to us there. Now, we've got a bunch of bot upgrades, which is good news, and I would really like to explore those a bit soon too, I think. So, speed at which bot performs actions, moving over surfaces, and using tools. Okay. Energy upgrade helps bot last longer between recharges, and it's also sick. Backpack upgrade, bot can store. Oh, so we can specialize the bots now. That is sick. That is awesome. Bot can hold more in its end effector hand. Okay. Increases bot search range and speed. Nice. Bot memory. We very much want that because our instructions are already super long. Crude data storage. I'm not quite sure what that's used for. Bot drive Mark 1. So I guess bot bod Mark 1. Bot head Mark 1. Bot. Basic. Wait, so we do now assemble them from like multiple parts or something? Is that the... That sounds pretty cool. You unlocked a new level of research. That's also very good news, I have to say. Got livestock farming, stone shaping, masonry. Okay. I do not think that we have better tools here yet, did we? We've got walls and stuff, which is sick. We've got proper shelter as well, which we actually need to kind of explore if we should actually get some shelter going for our colonists, and that like permanently gives us colonist roof or something. Also, where are the tools at that I really badly kind of want to... I kind of think I remember them being very far out, but I'm not 100% sure. The thing with this research all being that it's really, really complicated in terms of needing a lot of colonist gloves. So, something to keep in mind, I suppose. And the tools are definitely not here yet, so... Not quite sure what we really want in terms of prioritization. Bucket. I'm not quite sure what you would want, like, bucket and liquid stuff for. We do still have the simple hut, so maybe we want to try that out and just see what basic shelter does for colonists. I think that could be a good thing, just to generate more colonist woof. Because at the moment, I guess we're not the fastest with it. We're starting to get somewhere. You know, we get some research done, which is good news, but I think we need to push that more. Cooking is interesting as well, I guess, but not... We'll see about that. Let's get that thing underway for a start, I think. So let's go and select that right here. And then we will have to put a log in there, I think, right? This is what I want, please. Yes, so we put a log in there, and then we should hopefully get some colonist woof in there over time and get that thing going, and then we'll see just how well that does for us. Actually, this colonist woof storage is not all too empty either, which is good news, I suppose. We're not going to give this guy a new axe for the time being. I think our stone storage is absolutely overfilled anyways. Is this my bot doing that? Doesn't look like him. Oh no, he's waiting for sticks because we're out of sticks. Hey, good news. Okay, so we're going to carry one tool over here for the time being. So we have some spares. Then we do the crates. And then we look at the new bot technology, I think. Because this could be very, very cool and interesting indeed. Having some more advanced bots. I'm not sure I can upgrade my current ones, to be honest. Which is something I'm somewhat worried about. But, well, I guess we will have to see. Maybe we can. I really hope so. I would hope so that the more advanced ones are only, like, giving us more upgradability in terms of I can mod them more or something, or they have better base properties. But I would really not like to have to exchange, like, major parts of my bot army, because I think I've got multiple applications where I really need them extra brain space. Especially those bots that are, like, making tools and not able to place them themselves is, like, absolutely annoying, and I would really like to fix that. So, let's see about that. Hopefully, very, very hopefully, we can mod these too. Would be nice. But let me go and finish this off real quick here. I took most of it just while rambling away, so I guess that helps. That's that out of the way. So we've got now a big storage space for these tools, which is awesome news. If only we had any sticks whatsoever. I'm going to give that guy an axe again, because I kind of have the feeling that actually knocking down trees is the thing that we need to do in order to get sticks going. So, well, we'll give him one for good measure. And hopefully that helps with what we want. And do I give you a shovel too? I guess why not? So we're going to give that guy a shovel too. And, well, then we're going to move on with life. I would really prefer if these tools lasted longer, but it's kind of the way it is for the time being. So my colonists are still getting me colonist wealth for the time being, which is great news. This guy is just flailing away like an absolute master of his craft, which is great news. But he seems to be a lot faster too. We've got a lot of spare berries around here, so maybe we go over here real quick and take this shovel from the guy. Does he even still have the shovel, or is that? Not quite sure. I mean, it looks like he still has it, but I can't take it from him. Can I take the bot's items somehow, please? Do I need to... Oh, yeah, I need to stop him, don't I? Yup. Okay. So this guy then we take, and we will go and trash that all. Gonna go and teach him to pick up a berry. What in the world? No, that's not what I want to do. Let's try that again. So, pick up a berry. Wait, I always mess up the buttons, I have to say. Okay, that works. So you pick up 2 berries, buddy. And then you go and drop them off in this crate. Just as your buddy is doing. Now, in terms of area of work, I'm going to have to say... but hopefully we can somehow... I don't know. I'm not quite sure what area of work his body has. So I kind of have the feeling we're going to have to adjust this. We're going to make things work like this for the time being. Match those. Accept that. Set them to repeat. And then we're going to tell them to get going for the time being. But we're going to have to check the area of operations of his body. Okay, that guy's down here, so that is kind of correct, I guess. I would have to slightly adjust it to... Because he's already working here, right? And here. So if we adjust it to... Well, if we adjust it to this, or that, like this we probably have most of everything covered, so let's adjust it to that, and adjust this area of operations to that as well. Cool, and then we go and click play again. And we take that berry from... Oh, well. Yeah. Hello. React. Now he's got 1 spare berry just like the other one has, and I'm kind of really triggered by that, not gonna lie. So I would like to actually take those 2 berries from him. No, I want to take them all, please. Sir. Thank you. And then we go and click play. Just so he doesn't run around with a spare berry all the time, because that already triggers me on the other bots. So if we can already quickly fix it on this one, why not, I suppose. Now, this guy here being out of tools again, he always asks for a stick, but we can give him this as we learn, so we're gonna give him that. Boop. And there you go, buddy. And, yeah. That's hopefully gonna work for the time being. Beautiful. Now, bot upgrades being the next thing on the list, then, I would say. Actually, maybe getting a few of these tools out of the way before we have, like, an Eiffel Tower of tools standing around there would be a great idea. So, let me do that real quick, I suppose. I always click the wrong buttons. But yeah, so I guess we can get a few of these in there for ourselves for the time being. Now, let me go and actually look at the bot thing. I think that is one of the... Okay, interesting point. So, we have got... Okay, so this is bot assembly. Well, we can put together head, body, and drive. But the head, body, and drive, I suppose we have to make separately in the thing we previously saw, which is the basic bot workbench. So, let's go and put that there, I suppose. 4 logs, are you out of your mind? That is an insane list of logs. So we'll take those out of here. I mean, we've got some bots that can collect that stuff on their own. We're going to quickly provide this guy with an axe, because I'm actually starting to use wood again, which, you know, I guess is good news, because at least those bots that I've got going here in circles are being put to some use. But there's going to be a bunch of materials. I'm going to quickly stack that all up, and I'll see you on the other side. Alright, and back I am, as you can see, just coming back now with the last 2 pulls, and then we've got this thing underway. Holy Jesus, the pile of materials. That's the basic the basic bot workbench then. Oh boy. Emergency. Let me take some of this colonist wealth before it expires. Apparently, that other bot ran out of energy, and I absolutely ran out of space in the thingy here. So that is an issue. I mean, glad that we've got so many materials going, but not too glad I ran out of space. Maybe I have to upgrade that storage space in a minute. I thought I had a bot here to recharge them. Wasn't that you, buddy? Oh no. Really? Okay, I messed up that area of operations, I suppose. Let's go and slightly adjust that one down so we at least have them all covered. Actually, why is this 12? Huh. Apparently that area was accidentally 1 block smaller than it could have been. So, good to see that we can fix that. Now, what's this? Huh. No, I was just checking if I can upgrade them here or something. But yeah, let's get this guy playing again. He's fine, he's good, he's hopefully going to work out well. We're just going to go and grab this extra colonist wolf here, though, and push that into there when that botsy is gone, because, well, I don't want to have any of this expire accidentally or so, and we're out of energy up there, which should also not... Oh, no, I think that is my recharge bot, isn't it? So we recharge him, he recharges that guy? Yes, indeed, cool. So, that's a few things out of the way. Now, in terms of this then, let's see what we have here. This is where we have all the parts. So, you can see the bot head Mark 1, bot bod, bot drive. Now, the upgrade, I'm really not sure how to get that put into somewhere. Also, looks as though I will need, like, some gears and stuff, which I guess would warrant another production line using bots. I'm also kind of interested to get even one of these guys going. Should we get that going real quick? I think we should. I'm very much interested in this, and I think it could be quite cool to have one of the newer generation bots. So, let's try that out for a quick minute, and then we'll probably already see that we can upgrade these guys somewhere while we cannot upgrade the other guys somewhere else. So, well, we'll see about that. Let me go and first things first, get this underway. Now, the interesting part here also being, I guess I could theoretically, if I really wanted to, get production lines going for each, the body, the head, and the feet of the guys. And, well, then just kind of have a storage where they get stored and, well, have enough stuff to just take the things and instantly assemble a few bots if I would really like to. So, I suppose that is also an interesting option. But what I would... Wait, why is that not? There we go. But what I would really like to do for the time being is just actually check out how they work, if they work differently and all. So let's go and do that, and then we'll go on from there. May I? Thank you. So, I mean, the assembly of these, honestly, not being too much more expensive than the others either, which I guess is a good start. I'm just really wondering about their extra abilities. I suppose they're already going to get some extra abilities from the get-go, like being faster, holding on for longer and stuff. Maybe even being smarter than the other ones I already have, because of course there's like Mark II bots and probably even Mark IIIs, Mark IVs and so on. So I suppose there must be some inherent difference from the start. And look at this guy, oh my god. That is sick. He is so big, and he's even got wheels. Well, the other ones apparently have wheels too, which I just now sort of somehow noticed. But yeah, he's like, he looks way more advanced, which is crazy. So we can wind him up, which is cool, I guess. We can carry him around, which we can actually do with the other bots too. And there is his brain, 16 KB free. Where is this guy at? I want to see the difference. So if I delete all this, Oh, wow, okay. So he can actually... It's decent. He can remember a third more stuff, basically. He would be able to do all this stuff that these guys are kind of short on. Ah, wait. You can see right here... I'm not quite sure how to keep that window down there, to be honest. But you can see if I hover over this, there's like 2 plus signs. Which I suppose is where I would go and add the upgrades. Now, how I would keep that window... I am unsure. Do I do not bring him somewhere to mod him, right? I guess I would do that on the go. Yeah. So I'm not quite sure how in the world we apply the mods that we can make in here to this bot. Now, one thing that is interesting, though, is I think the... Oh, wait, these guys have 1 upgrade slot too, as you can see. Okay, so I'm starting to get it. I am unsure about how to use the upgrade slots, I have to say. So maybe it is when I go and... No, it is not. Not quite sure. I guess I could maybe just make an upgrade and give it to him and see if that auto applies it to him. I suppose that is probably how it works. So very, very interesting. I think this is honestly probably a pretty big advancement for us. For one, we're probably going to make a bunch of these bot brain upgrades to actually get these guys to do as much as they need to do. And then we can probably explore the new possibilities with this guy, because honestly, he can probably do a lot of things at once and a bit faster than the other guys. And he's got 1 more upgrade slot, so very much interested to see where this can all go. I hope you all are too. We're going to explore this a bit more in the next episode then with the upgrades and actually push that guy a bit further. And we're also going to get these tools over so we've got some more consistent supply because my guy already ran out of a tool again. So a few things to do on the list there, but I think we're making decent progress. We're already nearly done with the shelter technology, so certainly moving ahead at a decent speed, and hopefully we can speed that up even more in the next few episodes. But for today then, this has to be it, unfortunately. So I hope you all enjoyed the episode. As usual, if you did, please make sure to hit that like button down below. That does always help out the channel a ton. If you knew, or if you know rather, how the bot upgrades work, also please feel free to let me know down below. Always happy to get some help from you guys as well, of course. And, well, with that said then, if you haven't subscribed already, please make sure to hit that subscribe button right down below, and the bell icon as well, if you want to stay up to date on all the future upcoming episodes. And well, that's going to be it. So, as usual, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I will catch you in the next one very, very soon. Ciao.